man, it's cold. Oh, it's so cold. Hello everyone, welcome back. I am the MoeChicken. This is Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and Arthur is cold, for he is in the frozen wasteland of the forest of ice or some such. I am back to try and beat this level, and, you know, after reflecting a little bit on my previous performance in this level, I think maybe I was focusing a little bit too much on the, on keeping the scythe. I think the scythe is very useful for a later point in this stage, but I think for maybe more of the level, it's worth it to try and vary things up a little bit, because I think the scythe is just a little too slow. The way it attacks is just kind of sluggish. Let's see, what are you? What are you? You are... Alright. So I mentioned in an earlier episode that the second level axe is terrible. I'll show you why. It does that, and if... like, that has its uses, and maybe that will be the saving grace in this stage. I don't know. I mean, I can hit this guy from down here. That's cool. But, it's just so, like if it hits a wall when it's going up, it doesn't even go forward. It just stops. So, it's really tricky, is the best way I can put it. And I'll give it a shot. Maybe I can make it work. I don't know. I don't have that much experience with it. Maybe it's great. Maybe this is the perfect weapon for this, because I mean I am in a forest and it is an axe. Perhaps it's exactly what I need to defeat all these tree-based creatures. You, Flora. I will defeat you, Flora. Die, Flora. Die, Flora, with my mighty axe. Well, that worked out pretty well. Reasonably well. Alright, Bearcat. Bearcat, I'm going to hit you with this axe. I'm going to hit you with this axe, a place that you cannot defend. Haha! Haha! Ha-ha! Ooh. Haha, I dodged it! I actually didn't think that was gonna happen, so lucky me. So we have now made it to screen is not scrolling anymore. I'm glad I didn't die from that. So we've made it to the part of the stage that is just before the actual midpoint. And this is where these things show up. So these things will just kind of like pop up all over the place, and you just kind of have to, like, one hit will usually take care of them with any weapon. So you just kind of want to keep throwing. And then these guys are showing up too. So I didn't know this until I played it. But those guys are actually a callback to the original Ghouls and Ghosts / Ghosts and Goblins. They showed up in, I think, the latter half of the first stage, and they're a pain because they are completely invincible from the front. But if you hit them from the back, it will defeat them. But it's not worth it because they're just like a trash mob, kind of like we've seen other ones that. Oh, it's our friend Red Armor. Hello, sir. Hello. Dive at me, thank you. Alright, you. I know that the second half of the stage is right up here, so I just want to get to it. Here we go. Alright, midpoint. Midpoint achieved. That's all that matters. And he's shooting little tiny demons at me. Ugh, you. Why don't you just go away? Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, Red Armor. I'm gonna have to fight plenty of you in the next stage, so just go away. Just go away. I don't like you. Oh, and then there are wolves. Well, fortunately for me, I got to the midpoint. So, my new goal is to find a scythe. So, this is the part of the stage that I said, the scythe is... Or I was talking about when I mentioned that the scythe is really useful in this stage. There it is! Yes! So, as you can see, there's a lot of, like, lumps and hills. You can just, like, travel it along there. And all those wolves take multiple hits. But with the scythe, you can just kind of travel it along the ground and hit the wolves before they can even get to you. So it's very sneaky, but it works well for me, so I like it. So we're gonna take advantage of that. Also, since you can throw it down, you can kind of get it stuck on the ground even faster. It's a very helpful technique. Anyway, what are you? Are you armor? Armor would be good. Yes, you are armor. Fantastic. So now I have even stronger sides with which to take on more wolves through cheatery. So we're getting pretty far along the level now. Oh, it takes him out in one hit. Fantastic. I think there's a bearcat over. Yeah, there's bearcat. Hello, bearcat. Hello, bear. Oh, yeah. Bearcats are still dangerous. They still take a lot of hits, so still gotta be careful with them. but I want more money. Money is good. And okay, so up ahead here, when I cross this pit, an avalanche will happen, and I have to make it over to that ladder to save myself. So I run over here, get this, climb the ladder, and then just hang on for dear life. Avalanche! Whoa! And that's... Oh, it's a bear cat. It's a bear cat. Oh, fudge, I didn't know there's a bear cat here. Die. 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 Stay away and die. Thank you. So the avalanches happen at predetermined times, so you really have to just know when they're coming. And so this is where the scythe is so useful. Anything else would get just run to the ground. Not the scythe. It follows along the ground. So as you're going up this constant upward slope... Oh, okay, I made it. Whew. That was close. Okay. As you're going up the slope, you can just throw your little scythes and hit the enemies and cheese them out, and I don't even care because this game has more than enough situations where the player is at a disadvantage. I don't mind cheesing it every now and then. Also, die bear cat. Die bear cat. Thank you. Running. Need to be up there. Need to be up there. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, I didn't die. Not really sure why. I had to be above that particular avalanche, and I don't feel like I was, but the game gave it to me, so I'm not going to complain. Thank you, game. I think there's one more wolf. Wolfy wolf. Maybe another wolf. Oh, no, I'm at the boss. Alright, so the boss this time is like this ice dude. You can only hit him in the head, and his shtick is to kind of like... He flies at 2 heights and will fire 2 types of attacks. He has... he will swing his claws at you, like that, or he will shoot a little bolt, which will cause you to become frozen temporarily. It does not actually hurt you, it just makes you freeze. So the idea being that he freezes you and then hits you with his claws. So the real trick with this guy is something I mentioned earlier in the LP, where like you can jump and then fire backwards like that. Because he's constantly like coming at you. Oh, I'm frozen. Okay, so break out. Okay, good. Oh, I'm frozen again. Okay. Die. Those claws are obviously the bigger, the bigger threat here. And you can like, you jump away from him and fire backwards. That's a good way to attack him, unless he's low, in which case you just fire like this. He's honestly not too hard as far as bosses go, because there... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Because there's this kind of, like, safer area over there on the left. He's the first sort of instance of a boss that's more dangerous because of the time constraints than necessarily because of the way it fights. He just takes a while to beat, and because you just have to keep on hitting him. And this guy is especially difficult. Well, he's dead now. That's all that matters. Now, something I had heard is that if you pick up the key while holding up, it says, yeah, nice catch! Nice catch! You picked up a thing that was sitting on the ground. Alright, we are now into stage 5, and for the purposes of trying to get things back on track in terms of where my episodes start and end, I'm actually going to stop this one a little bit early. Sorry for that, but I want to have enough time to go through this in the next episode. So, in the next episode, we will be taking on this spooky time castle with green columns and skull heads and, boy howdy, plenty of red Aramers. So I hope you'll come back for that. I'm the MoeChicken. This is Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Thanks for stopping by.